how have you designed events that are both intellectually stimulating and emotionally fulfilling? Explain that, because I'm also curious.
Oh, okay. So basically, I mean, if you never try, to be honest, it's a principle where if you never try, you will never know. Right? So you got to actually fail multiple times in order to succeed a very impactful one.
You need a lot of failure cases and test cases
Yeah,
to get a
correct.
success case.
Exactly. So to be honest, how do you manage? How do you actually manage to do it? I mean, I'm not alone to do this because we need a team to actually drive this whole thing, as it's quite tedious to a certain extent. So how we did it is because we actually reached out to every one of them who was participating in our event, and then from there we actually asked them, how was it and stuff like that. And however, some of them actually are willing to come back, not only come back, but actually to partner us for future events because they found it so fulfilling, enriching, that they want to help more people within the community.
I find that one factor that you are pointing out a lot on, to spell it out for the audience clearly, is the post-event management and feedback system.
Correct. Yeah.
That's something that we need to do properly. I speak from experience as well. Something we need to do properly when we organize any event, right? If we want people to touch base with us after the event, whether it's partnership, whether it's joining something, whether it's just asking questions, we need to give them a proper communication channel or platform to come to us and talk to us about it.
Yes,
right. The feedback and the post event management is very important.
Yes, of course. Yeah, because we need to get sensing of the ground. If not, no one will come. Yeah.
So here's a key listener insight. You can tell
yes.
this in this one.
So I mean, events are not just gatherings, with a bunch of communities, but they are catalysts for growth, mentorship, and collective creativities for everyone to learn and inspire one another.
Yes. Do you have a mentorship program in your association?
I mean, for now, no, but I mean, they actually find their own mentorship to actually through connections. Because I can, let's say for example, they need internships, right? I can just link them up with another person, and then from there they can achieve their own reputation internship. It's not that so structured because you don't want to
make it too formal.
Yeah, correct. You want them to casual and relax their own time.
I actually have an idea. I have a mentorship program that I'm running in my association, and why is because I have an advisory board. I have an advisory board with professionals in their careers, in like 30 years into their careers. They have done a whole lot of stuff in their lives already. So these people are willing to mentor one-on-one, one-to-many as well. So if you want to, we could partner up to connect different people together.
Yeah, I think we can confirm do that through as a tech space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another avenue. Mentorship program collaboration.
Yeah,
people.
coming up soon by next year.
Cool. Okay, so moving on to the future of collaborations. So interestingly, Joseph and I, although we've only known each other for less than a year, we've got quite a lot of ideas that we want to collaborate with for, because as we mentioned earlier in the episode, we have a very clear alignment of interests with regards to tech and youth, right?
Yeah.
So the upcoming Sonara and SGTT collaboration, what can audiences expect?
Yeah, so I think what we can expect is that we might have a cross-border collaboration very soon, around next year at least, or before that. Yeah, so basically before the first quarter of next year, we're going to have that kind of collaboration.
So a little bit about this cross-border conference. It's a big term, but we will be doing it step by step first. So the first step would be for those listeners who have listened to my previous episodes, you guys would know about Jan. Jan is a consultant for the Asia AI Association. He was interviewed in the last few episodes. So a little bit of background, a bit of context for those who are not following. I recently went on a cross-border conference between JB and Johor Bahru in Singapore back in September last month, and we had the privilege of being shown around the Johor Bahru Special Economic Zone, and we went for a conference that spoke about smart city initiative. So it's a lot about the AI and business in Asia, specifically in Johor Bahru, because they are attracting a lot of investments and stuff. Right. So and it's so near Singapore, right? So and the exchange rate makes a big difference. Oh my we all know about that. But anyway, so I met a few friends during that conference, and they are quite well in tune and connected in Asia. They know a lot of people within Asia. I'm talking about Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand, all of them actually. So and Jan, as you all already know, if you had listened to the episode, he's very well versed with the uh, Asia AI and business landscape. And Joseph has also collaborated with people from all around Asia. And as we have made it so clear, he has done tech and youth and social events a lot as well. So we want to bring all of this together. So before we do a cross-border actual conference, which will take a little bit more effort, we're going to do it with what I can control, and that's going to be with Joseph, Jan, and myself, and another friend of mine, whom I will introduce during that specific episode. So he's the other guy's surprise. This special economic zone is in the west of Johor. It's near the Tuas link, the link between Singapore and Johor. Right? It's not near the Woodlands one.
Iskandar there.
Iskandar, yes, Iskandar. It's near Medini City.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I met people from the Iskandar Investment Berhad. I met people from the MDEC short or Malaysia Digital Economic Corporation, and we met people, the government officials as well. So we will be discussing the AI and business landscape, but from the angle of teaching the youth and young adults who want to move from education to career. The first step to expanding one's association or one's entity, organization, association is first you need to learn about your geopolitical landscape.
Yeah.
You need to learn about your partners. You need to learn about your political partners. You need to learn about your economical partners. So for us, this upcoming panel will be about learning more about the Johor Bahru's AI and business landscape and opportunities. So it's giving more of a perspective into Asia, but outside of Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think given that Joseph has collaborated with a lot of speakers and mentors from the different countries, he'll have a lot to share as well. So you can look forward to that sometime by the end of this year, or as he mentioned, the first quarter of next year, because that's all the time I've got as well. All right, cool. So that's for the future collaboration. Oh, and another collaboration which is going to take place a lot sooner, is that okay. So SGTT and Sonara Global will be partnering in a long-term collaboration where SGTT will be using the Think About It podcast of it, powered by Sonara Global, to interview interesting people from all around the world globally, who have a background in AI or youth or business, and they have lots to share, because these are the different areas of interest that both our associations are interested in, where the interests are aligned, right? So you can look forward to this, because I think we can kickstart this collaboration. What, November, December? Yeah.
Very soon. Yeah, before Christmas.
Before Christmas, guys. Yeah.
Before.
We can fix this collaboration before Christmas, and yeah, we will get. This will be the audience's Christmas present.
Yes. Special talents coming in.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Cool.
Wonderful.
So let's now so here's a listener takeaway. I'll say this one. So to honor this collaboration between Sonara Global and SGTT, collaboration between communities can redefine what impact looks like, uniting purposes, technology, and wellness. Because when you invite people to come on board a podcast to speak, right, you obviously connect with them, and you discuss, you share memories, you share experiences, right? That itself is also a contributing to mental wellness, because you are sharing experiences, you're learning from each other, right? Okay, so a little bit of rapid fire. I think we've still got a lot of time actually. A bit of a rapid fire and reflection for Joseph's personality and mindset. So let's dive a little deeper into you. No worry,
no.
This is not
Interrogation.
this is not an interrogation. This is not a counseling session.
Oh,
Okay,
help.
so Yeah. Oh, actually, I like this question. So, what does thinking about it or think about it, which is my podcast's name to begin with, mean to you in the context of leadership and growth?
Yeah, I think because when we do things, we really need to reflect on what we have done at the same time, and not to just do it for the sake of doing it. So thinking about it, we need to deep dive on what we can do. For example, your career futures, as well as how we're going to help people. For example, so within this context of not only leadership, not only the leadership context, not only the context of leadership and growth, but also how do we empower people through not only tech AI or either like a business, but also how are we able to amplify this impact to help more people and reach out to everyone in society so that we can grow as a community. Yeah.
I think you've made a lot of speeches before.
Why?
This is not your first rodeo, is it?
Why?
This guy is a natural public speaker.
No, no, no.
Okay, so thanks for telling me what thinking about it means to you, because now I know that my podcast means a lot to you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think to benefit more people at the same time as more we interview and how the audience will be able to interact not only the partnership but also to establish connection and relation for future.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, he's a good friend. Do you have a message for young innovators listening in? The people who are in our age group and growing up.
Yeah.
Just like us.
So I think I've said this for like other conferences as well. Especially you for either anyone, no matter how old or young you are, just keep on trying. I mean, no matter how many times you fail, I mean, as long you have people to support you, as long you are willing to drive, the passion to drive, that's very important. So don't give up. Continue to learn, aspire, build on the connections and reputations, as well to help more people to amplify the impact for the cause that you are intended to, as well as make opportunity for others to grow.
So, and one important input to give here is there is one very important thing that contributes to everything he just said, and that is you need to mix with the right crowd, the right friends, and the right mentors.
Yes.
Because your experiences are unique. Your challenges and your issues, if any, are unique, right? So you need people from specific backgrounds and specific experiences who can connect with you and relate to help.
Yeah, that's right.
So you need to
build a good, strong reputation to have a positive impact as well.
yeah, and just choose the crowd wisely.
Yes,
I emphasizing on that because it took me a while to learn how to do that, and then when I learned how to do it, that's when he came along. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's a nice rapid fire and reflection. Is there anything else you want to ask or talk about?
Yeah, yourself.
Oh, me.
Yourself.
What about me?
Yeah. So what I mean, like doing this podcast and stuff like that. What I mean, not only inspire you, but what keeps you motivated to keep going. Because,
What keeps me motivated to keep going? There's one very simple reason why I'm doing this podcast. I like talking to people. I like talking to people. I like listening to them, and I like learning and sharing experiences. Information exchange and experiences exchange. Yeah, I like to do that during conversations. It's vice versa.
Yeah, that's right. So I think one thing to take away also is knowledge. It's a power which no one can take away from you, compared to money when people get scammed out of it. Yeah.
Can't argue with that. I fully and totally agree. I think everyone else does too. Okay, so let's recap the main insights for vision, collaboration, and action. So, SGTT and Sonara have two main interests aligned, which is the AI and the youth target audience and the social events part, right? So, for any event that we collaborate with in the future, that's what it will be about, unless I decide to expand my own interests into other areas. And if they happen to be his for one of his other three pillars, which were elderly, environment, or migrant workers, right? Correct. If they happen to be those, then we can have more events, but we'll see how. And the vision, I think we both share quite a bit of a similar vision with regards to sharing experiences, organizing events, letting people connect and learn together.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? Because I like seeing a crowd come together, listen to each other, learn, and leave a hall or room with more knowledge than before and more network than before.
Yeah, that's right.
Because our network is our net worth.
Of course.
I love that saying. So this reminds me of the Newton's third law, which is without an action, there is no reaction.
Yes.
Right? So you need to do something in order to
See the impact.
see the impact. Whether it's a negative or positive impact, whether it's a failure or a success, whether it's a mistake or what, you will have to do something to know. And you need to do something for something to happen for you to learn, right? If you don't do anything, you just stay still, well, then you need to produce the ripples for something to happen. You need to throw the pebble into the pond and get the ripples. Right? Okay. So to tease the upcoming Sonara SGTT initiative, as we've already mentioned, the most immediate one will probably be next month, which is going to be the collaboration for the podcast outfit.
Yep, that's right.
Where I will probably bring him and someone of his choosing to interview as well, someone from his team and my team as well, to bring in to interview, so we can maybe have potentially a 3 or 4 man panel discussion, and the cross border panel discussion we'll have it with a small group panel as well together. That might take some time though. That will probably either be in December or next year, because that requires scheduling across the border.
That's international partners as well.
Yeah. So connecting the people, bring the people together always takes a bit of time.
Of course.
Because everyone has schedules.
Yeah. So I encourage everyone here, to those who are watching, think about how you can use tech and community to create meaningful and momentum impact to amplify, so that you have a more positive outcome to the society. Yeah. So thank you so much. And I'll see you guys
Thanks,
soon.
Joseph.
Thank you.
Signing off, and I'll look forward to the next episode, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.